Hey, well, Ian, I am going to just share briefly for a few minutes. Now, those of you that know me know that me sharing briefly can be a little bit of an issue sometimes. But those of you that know me also know that I am quite competitive. And so I have come up with a cunning plan today. So I need 3 volunteers. Where's Amber gone? She's here. Amber, I need 3 different volunteers, 1 from each side. Come on up, come on up. I'm going to take you right to the back this time, okay? Don't fall in. Tell us, stand here. Tell us your name and if you've eaten an Easter egg already this morning. Not a deprived child, isn't he? Come and stand over here, right in the middle. Don't do that. Just don't look at the lights. You're fine. Tell us your name and have you eaten an Easter egg for breakfast?
Rihanna, and no.
Flipping healthy kids, aren't they? Making me look bad. It's not me that's picking. It's not me. Who have we got over here? Oh, well done. Tell us your name.
Lara.
Lara, please, have you eaten Easter eggs for breakfast? You lot are boring, aren't you? Like, what is going on? Is it because you lost an hour's sleep?
What?
You lost an hour's... What? Moving on. Amber, we've got 3 more envelopes. Oh, sorry, she's taking pictures. Sorry. So my cunning plan, these are labelled red, yellow, and blue, but the blue pen ran out as I was doing it, so it doesn't look that blue. So you need to pick one. Pick one. It's gone for red. It's gone for red. What have we got next? Don't fall in, Amber. Blue. Okay, so open up your bags. Okay, so the challenge is I have given these guys a little bit of a challenge to do, and we are going to see who finishes first, me or them. So, Lara, what have you got? You've got a little bit of Bluey, colour by numbers. Bluey, the classic. Who loves a little bit of Bluey? Show it to everyone. You've got some pens in there as well. What have we got here? A Rubik's Cube. Good luck with that one. And Jacob, Lego set. An Easter Lego set, I'll have you know. There is no 4th backup choice because I'd run out of budget by this point. And so don't start yet. Cheat. Can you sit on the floor? Yeah. When you have finished, just don't get ink on the carpet, all right? We got it last year. You've got to shout out, "It is finished." What have you got to shout when it's finished? It's not it's. No apostrophe, Jacob. It is finished. It is finished. Are you ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. And those lines. So I'm going as well, all right? It is finished. Those famous lines that we hear at Easter. Those famous lines. Jesus on the cross. It is finished. You know, they had given him this sour wine. He had drunk it. And on Good Friday, we hear this story where Jesus gets crucified. And as he's hanging there on the cross, his last words before he dies, he shouts out, "It is finished." But what exactly is finished? I love those lines, "It is finished," but what? What is finished? Hey, the reason that Jesus came to earth was finished. You know, Jesus did a whole load of amazing things whilst he was on earth. He healed the sick. There was provision. He set people free. He taught us so much. He trained up a group of disciples who would go on to plant churches all around the world. You see, there was so much that Jesus did. He raised the dead. He set people free who'd been in captivity, who'd been held down by various illnesses. But when he hangs on the cross, he shouts out, "It is finished." You see, out of all the amazing things that Jesus did, out of all of the healings, out of all of the teachings, out of all of the miracles, out of all of the parables that he had shared, he was now saying, hey, my task is completed. The most important thing that I've come here to do is done. You see, in life we can seek different things, and maybe you're here this morning and you want to seek some healing, and that's okay. Maybe you're seeking provision. Maybe you're seeking to know more of God. You know, as a church, we seek to do so many different things. We seek to help bring life to our communities. We want to provide places where people can come and access food and get away from loneliness, and we want to provide good youth services and kids services and all of that stuff. But the reality is the most important thing was what Jesus accomplished on that cross at Easter. When he cried out those words, "It is finished." When he died and took away our sin. That is not neat enough. Go again. I don't make up the rules. Okay, I do. And she's not done the background either, just letting you know, like, cheap. It's not my fault. I'm nearly done anyway. The most important thing, he did it. And I want you to know today that he did it. He did it. It's not down to us. And in a minute, we're going to watch these guys get baptized. And they're good guys. They're amazing. And I'm proud of each and every one of them, but they have not saved themselves. They've not set themselves free from their past life. He did it. He did it. He did the most important thing. And that's what these guys are saying today. Hey, I'm leaving behind my old life, and I'm stepping into this new life where I give myself over to Jesus, because that is the most important thing. You can seek freedom, you can seek healing, you can seek financial provision, but this is the thing that makes the difference, because that is what Jesus said. He did it, and I want you to know that he did it once, and he did it for all. He did it for everyone in this room. He did it for you, no matter what mistakes you have made. It doesn't matter if you keep on making mistakes. He did it for you, and he has paid that price once and for all. For everyone, for every occasion. He will keep on forgiving you. He will keep on loving you so that you can step into the life that he has for you. And if you want to know more about that life, if you want to make that decision, say, hey, God, I want to step into that life. All you need to do is ask. Say, God, thank you that you have given me that freedom. Thank you, God, that you have forgiven me for my sins. I don't understand it all, but I don't need to understand it all, because you do. And I want to start following you. And if that's you today, I'd love to pray with you afterwards. I'd love to speak with you afterwards. So would any of our team that you've seen up front today, or maybe the person that brought you today. I would love to say, hey, let me help you. Let me give you some resources, and let's walk on this journey together. Because it is finished.